Hi, my name is Brennan Prine, and I'm the leader of a community group called the Friends of the Springfield Panhandle. For over 10 years, we've been fighting for a voice in the future of the TC Tract, a 42-acre parcel that's in the middle of a historic and sensitive part of Springfield Township, Montgomery County. I'd like to ask for your support of our efforts to advocate for our community's character, environmental health, and open space needs. The Springfield Panhandle is a unique area of our township with history going back to colonial times. William Penn wanted his wife to be able to ride her horse from the Delaware to the Schuylkill River on her own property, and the only missing piece was near the Schuylkill. So they carved out a 1/3 mile wide strip of land, and that became part of Springfield. You can see the Panhandle near the bottom of this map and where it lies in relation to other Springfield areas such as Flourtown, Winmore, and Orland. Most of the Panhandle has experienced less development than the rest of the township. You can see that much of the area remains in a mostly natural state. It contains the Morris Arboretum, the Girl Scout Preserve, and several other undeveloped spaces. One of those spaces is the TC property, which occupies 42 acres in the heart of the area. It's for all these reasons that the property is listed by our township's open space plan as one of the highest priorities for open space preservation. You can see from this picture that the property is in a very strategic location. It sits right next to the Andorra Natural Area of Fairmount Park and also touches the intersection of Ridge Pike and Manor Road. Manor Road runs down to the Schuylkill River, so it's easy to see how the TC property could be a strategic connection linking Fairmount Park with the Schuylkill River Trail. Over the past 10 years, the owner has made several attempts to change the property's zoning designation in order to build at a higher density, including apartment buildings, townhouses, and in the most recent case, a 4-story personal care facility. That proposal was considered in 2 public hearings over the past year and would have effectively tripled the allowable density with tremendous impacts on stormwater, traffic, and the aesthetic character of one of the most unique enclaves in the entire Philadelphia area. Our efforts played a key role in influencing the Springfield Board of Commissioners to deny the proposal. But this is likely just one chapter in a continuing story. If further attempts to change the zoning are made, we'll be there to rally the community, advocate for open space, and support a fair balance between the owner's development rights and the right of the community to preserve one of our most unique and unusual historic spaces. That's where your support is so important. Each time a rezoning proposal is submitted, we need the help of lawyers and land planners to counter the professionals employed by the developer. It's how we've established a reputation as a group that supports constructive outcomes, and frankly, it's the only way to level the playing field against some very powerful influences. But this approach takes time and money. Please consider making a modest contribution to help us offset the costs we've already accrued and build a reserve for whatever may come next in this continuing saga. With your help, the Friends of the Springfield Panhandle will be there to advocate for a fair and balanced outcome that our community deserves. Thanks very much for your time and support.